You might have to unclick that little button. It just asks you if it's okay with you to be recorded, but it's just my picture. Should be. Where is that button here? Oh, all right. So let's start with just sitting nice and tall. The good thing about yoga that you can practice yoga even if you feel crappy. You know, there's always some practices you can do, like breathing and relaxation. And that's life, unfortunately, right? That's the human condition, that we sometimes feel crappy. All right, so taking nice deep breath. Just arriving into the present moment. With whatever the present moment brings. Just trying to be sort of neutral about it for a while. Just witnessing it all without assigning judgment to it. Just trying to lengthen your breath just a tiny bit more than you'd normally breathe. So maybe inhaling for the count of 5. And just maybe 1 second pause on top of the inhale, and then exhale for 5. If you can, if it's making you be out of breath, and of course, go lower. Just try to mindfully focus on the breath. Great. One more breath. And then opening your eyes. And let's start with some shoulder circles. Very good. And then inhaling the arms, possibly up, but if that hurts, you can go lower. Maybe arms up and exhale out to the side. And another breath in, inhale up and exhale. One more time. Very good. Okay, and then we're gonna do a little wing and do some circle with that elbow. So going forward, up and back. Great. And other side. Very good. And then release. Then we'll warm up the wrist. So you can hold on. So if you're not moving the whole arm and just move at that wrist joint, lubricating that joint. Very good. And then switch sides. Nice work. And then hands at your heart, fingers together. And then we're gonna inhale and lift as high up as you can without pain. So you could stop wherever it starts being too much. And maybe you can go all the way and then exhale, lower down. And again, pairing it with that breath. Breathing in. And breathing out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Great. And then interlacing the fingers and pressing forward, stretching those elbows. And then just start drawing a circle. Trying to relax those shoulders away from your ears while you do it. And reverse, go the other direction. Very good. And release. And then we'll do the fingers. So open and close, nice quick motion. Spread those fingers. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. And then we'll go out to the side. So again, opening 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna cross. So you're gonna touch that opposite arm, opposite shoulder, and then reach that arm and start rotating even the trunk. So you're opening, twisting towards left. Good. And then exhale, come back, touch that opposite shoulder, and open as you inhale. And exhale, back to your shoulder. And twist open, reach that arm back. Great. And then we'll switch sides. So right hand touches the left shoulder, and then reach back. And exhale back. Inhale, open. Exhale. And open. Is your other arm hurting too, Michelle? That's your good arm, right? Yeah, I don't hear you, but yeah, sorry to hear that. All right, and then we'll try
Everything is hurting.
oh, sorry. Put my chair in. Move the computer a little bit more. All right. So let's do a little bit of a side bend. So side to side, just stacking your shoulders. Great. And then now we'll go forward, so hinging at the hips. leaning forward. And then you come back to seated, and then you can try leaning back a little bit until the core engages. And then forward. And lean back while you're keeping the chest up. And long spine. Exhale. And inhale. Awesome. Great. And back to sitting. And then let's, okay, I'll show you from this side, but you don't have to sit sideways. We're gonna rock the feet. So lift your heels, lift your toes, lift your heels, lift your toes. Good, and then try lifting one heel and the toes on the other side. So you're doing sort of the opposite. Rocking, one heel lift and the other toes lift. Good. And then again, we'll hold the knees in place so we don't have the tendency to move the knees out and in. We don't want to do that. So just the toes. So start with the toes, feet apart just a bit, and then toes point in, or the whole foot. And it's not a big range of motion. So just what you can do. You're isolating the movement to the ankle. So see, my knees are not moving much. And it's a weird, it's a little bit of a weird movement we don't do very often. So it might feel like it's hard. Great. All right. And then we'll squeeze in one foot and then finally do the last ankle movement. That's the circles. I don't know about you, but I already feel those muscles getting tired at the ankle. Great. And then switch legs. Very good. All right. And then let's step out with that right foot. So you're opening those knees. And then we're gonna go side to side. So sideways, you can use your hand on your right thigh. Or you could keep your arm down, Michelle. You don't have to have that arm there. Just focus on that side bend. But if you can, I think it adds a little extra stretch on that side. And then back to center, and then other side. Send the breath between the ribs here. Very good. And then back to center. Nice. And then with those knees apart, you're gonna try to come forward into that forward fold. And then push into your arms and lift up. And exhale down. And inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And then we'll go all the way down. So maybe you can stay here or slide down your legs with your hands and stay in that forward fold. Just a few more breaths. Feel the stretch in the inner thighs and the hips, maybe the back. And then slowly coming up. Awesome. Okay, and then we're gonna grab the right thigh, right shin. And then you're gonna open it to the side with that left arm going as well. And then exhale. And then push the knee towards you. And then lift your chest against it. So it's you can use the strength to lift up, elongate through the spine, and then we'll open to the side again. And then squeeze the knee in, lift. And keep some of the lift, so don't go back to collapsing, but some of that lift as you go to the side. And one more time, squeeze that knee in and open. Very good. And release. We'll do the other side. So hug in your left shin. And then open. And then use both hands and lift through the chest. And open. And lift through the chest. And open. And lift. Awesome. And release. Great work. And we'll do a circle with the upper body. So going around to the side, forward, side, and back. And reverse, go the other direction. Very good. All right, and then we'll work the legs. So you'll be straightening and bending, push through the heel. You can try lifting the legs so it's parallel to the floor or almost parallel. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Okay, and then we're gonna step out to the side. So you're doing external rotation at that hip. Step out, step back in. Very good. All right. Let's take a twist. So we're gonna keep the knees together and point them a little bit to the right, and then find a lift in the spine, and then shift the shoulders over to the left. And then we're gonna hold that twist for a few breaths. Then stay in that twist and just try to move the head over to the right. And then back to the left. And to the right. And left. Very good. And then back to center. Take a few breaths. And then we'll do the other side. So both knees will go a little bit to the left. You're gonna find that lift through the spine and then twist your shoulders towards right. Nice deep breath. And then start moving the head. So stay in the twist and move the head to the left and to the right. And left and right. And one more time to the left and to the right. Beautiful. Back to center. And then we're gonna inhale, arms up. And exhale, come into a forward fold. And then inhale up, sort of like a seated sun salutation. So lifting up and exhale down. And then keep your hands on your thighs, and we're gonna come just sort of halfway up, about 45 degrees into that seated Sphinx pose. So you're slightly slanted forward, hinging at the hips, elbows in. And then you're trying to open, broaden the collarbones. So project your heart, chest forward, and then hold there, just like a Sphinx. Very good. Couple more breaths, holding the pose. Nice work. And then come back to seated. And then we'll bring that ankle on top. Great. And then we'll try to move that knee. So you can help yourself with that hand up and down. Very good. And then we're gonna, if possible, we're gonna take another twist. So right hand on the left knee. And then again, stay for a few breaths. Very good. And back to center. And then one more thing here. So we're gonna do this movement. So if it's okay for you, you can cross above your head, but Michelle, you don't have to go that high. That's painful. So over and then squeeze those elbows into your ribs. At the same time, press the hands back. So they're not in front of you, but sort of next to you. That way you'll feel it more around the shoulder blades. Squeeze those elbows in. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze in. One more time, inhale up. And squeeze in. Great. And release. And then let's do the other side. So right ankle on top. Take a few breaths here, just allowing that knee to relax down with gravity. And then we'll take that twist. So inhale, lengthen through the spine, and then left hand on the right knee, twisting to the right. And again, deep breath, nice, slow, long breath. And back to center. And we forgot those knees. So let's lift up and down. Very good. And then finally those pull down. So possibly crossing over your arm, over your head, and then lift, squeezing those elbows in, hands press back. So you wake up those muscles around and between the shoulder blades. Very good. Nice job. I think we did everything. Now let's uncross. And then we'll take that hamstring stretch. So left leg straight, and we'll pull the toes up towards the ceiling. And then hinging down, sliding down that leg and holding the stretch. And then what's good to do on the inhale, feel the spine sort of lengthening forward. And on the exhale, maybe feel your body relaxing deeper into the stretch. Very good, yeah. I'm trying to hold it a little longer just because of the recommendations, especially the age. They say 30 to 1 minute, 30 seconds to 1 minute. So you really feel the benefit. And then inhaling back up. And sometimes it's hard for certain people, like for me too. I like to do more flow, more change. But when we're holding the pose, the muscle has little more opportunity to unwind. So you can really work with the breath, right? And that adds that extra focus and relaxation while you hold it. So let's try the other side. And again, inhale, see your spine lengthening forward. And exhale, going a little deeper into the stretch. Very good. And then slowly lifting up. Very good. So how do you ladies feel? I wanted to do, since I don't know if you've heard that Olivia Newton-John passed, I wanted to play a couple songs by her. You okay? Feeling up for it, Helen? You can always take a break, so just maybe a couple songs. I don't know if you liked the musical Grease from that with John Travolta.
had me a blast.
Summer loving happened so fast.
I met a girl crazy for me.
Met a boy
So we'll start
curious with me.
doing a little bit of
Summer days drifting
walking.
away to other summer nights.
Good. And then we're gonna go heel out. Then you can push through that palm.
Life, she nearly drowned.
He showed up, splashing around.
Summer sun, something's begun, but other summer nights.
Good. Nice. And then we'll go out, same side arm.
Took a bowling in the arcade.
We went strolling, drank lemonade.
We made out under the dark.
Cooled down till 10 o'clock.
Summer
Good. One
days
more.
don't mean a thing.
And then we'll switch to the power rock. So rocking from one sit bone to the other. Reaching. Good. Good, and then we'll try that twist. So we're taking the hip and knee with you, and then coming back to open the arms with a big power up, and then other side. That's it, nice rotation.
So I told her we'd still be friends.
Nice. All right, then back to center. Take a few breaths. Maybe just swaying side to side.
Summer dreams ripped at seams.
Good. And then let's go. Let's see. Let's do the jump away and jump together. Jump apart, jump together. Good. And then walking again.
I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control.
Good. And then we'll go into that twist like that. So knees go away from the arms.
You better shape up, 'cause I need a man. And my heart is set on you. You better shape up, you better understand. To my heart I must be true.
Good. And then a little mill. And then we can add a little bit of a forward and back and forward. Good, that's it.
With affection, you're too shy to convey.
Very good. Nice. And walk it out again. And then let's do those flicks. And then out to the side. And then back. Back behind you. Good. And then let's do kind of like you're carrying a tray. And then flap your wings. Good. Whew. I can feel it in my arms. All right. All right. I said only couple, right? Let's see. Where's that? All right. So let's bring the left leg out to the side. So I know it's kind of hard to do it when you're sitting back in the chair unless you sort of move and have the corner here. So that's why I usually go to the front, to the edge. It's just a little easier to straighten that leg. And then let's point and flex that left foot a few times. So point and flex. Great, and then we'll side bend. So sliding down the leg. Hold and breathe. And then back to that warrior two, so arms out to the side. And then side bend towards the other side, side angle pose. Great. And one more time on the side. Nice deep breath. And other side. You could either keep your hand on the thigh or on the chair behind you. Support yourself in that side bend. Very good. Come back to center. And then let's do sort of like, feels like ballet. So opening the arms back and then hugging that big gym ball. And opening on the inhale. And exhale, hug that gym ball. And open. And exhale. And then lift up like that ballerina. And hold for a few breaths. Nice long spine. And release those arms down. And then we'll switch sides. So right leg will go up to the side. We'll start with that pointing and flexing on with the foot. So point the toes and flex the foot. Good. And then let's go into that side bend. So sliding down that right leg and maybe that arm up. And then back to warrior two. And then side bend the other way, either with the arm or without the arm. And then one more time, sliding down that right leg. Yeah, you don't have to take that arm. Nice deep breath, especially if it hurts. The breathing is important. And then back to the other side one last time. Very good. Back to center. And then we'll do that ballerina movement. So breathing in, arms up. And then exhale, hug that ball. And then open. And hug that ball, round those arms around it. And inhale, lift your chest. And exhale. And one last time. Very good. And release. Release the legs and the arms. Very good. And then we'll scoot back so you can use the back of the chair, maybe supporting your head with interlaced fingers. And then lift your chest into that back bend, supported back bend by the chair. And stay for a few breaths. Very good. Come back to center. Okay, let's work on breathing. So we get some good oxygenation for ourselves. So, you know, at any point, if you feel like you are too much out of breath, of course, get back to your regular breath. So we're gonna try that breathing through the nose if possible, if you're not too stuffy. So inhaling for 4 or 5. And then holding maybe for a second and then exhaling for the same count. Inhaling again. Great, and so now that we've established that longer breath, we're gonna stop counting and you can use a little mantra. So I will give you a suggestion, but you could use your own word. So maybe on the inhale, we could use something like ease, or yeah, ease is a good word for me today. It could be something different for you, something positive on the inhale. And then on the exhale, you could say letting go, or something that you're letting go. So tension letting go, or and just repeat that mantra. So on the inhale, ease. And then letting go on the exhale. Maintaining that nice, long, slow breath. Very good. All right, and then let's do like a little longer body scan today so we can revitalize. So you can maybe lie down or stay seated. That's fine too. Just something where you can relax. And then just moving your awareness throughout your body. This is a really good practice. Well, it helps you develop your body mindfulness, which is important, right? In Parkinson's, because you have to always think about what each body part is doing. So that's very helpful, and it's also very relaxing and settles your nervous system. And sometimes it even helps with tremors or pain. It's it's been said that when we have a better proprioception, when we have that connection to different parts, we don't feel as much pain, as if everything's sort of foggy in our brain, and then maybe you can stimulate a different part of the body but you still feel pain. So the nervous system is very complex, and this is one good practice that we can use to soothe it. All right, so why don't we start with the right foot? So bring your attention into your right foot, the toes, and the sole of the foot, ankle, the calf, the right knee, right thigh, right buttock, and right hip. And moving your awareness into your left foot, toes, sole of the foot, and the ankle, the calf, the knee, and your thigh. And your left buttock, and hip, And your belly. Your low back. Your chest. Upper back. And your right shoulder. Right arm. Right hand. Left shoulder. Left arm. Left hand. Your neck. And your jaw. Lips. Your cheeks. Your eyes. The forehead. And the back of your head. And now become aware of your whole body. Whole body resting and breathing. And then slowly start moving your toes and fingers. And maybe take a stretch. Great work. So slowly rolling over to your side if you're lying down. And then coming up to sitting. And then we'll close the class with our little intention setting. Feel free to repeat after me. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be mindful. May I have courage. And may I treat myself and others with love and compassion. And then hands to your forehead as a reminder of the power of your thoughts. Hands to your lips as a reminder of the power of your words. And hands to your heart as a reminder of the power of your actions. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Hopefully, you all feel better. And I'll see you guys next week.
I hope so. You take good care of yourself.
I know I'll probably go now and take a power nap before my other session. Yeah, I can definitely have understanding for everyone now who feels tired. Yeah,
Not my knees, my knee.
yeah, sorry. I know. Hopefully, they'll figure out a solution for you.
Well, it's not the left one, it's my right one. I just was doing some pumping on a bicycle at my,
Yeah, you said that. Yeah.
yeah, and I just did something and it's been hurting for the last 2 weeks. I mean, really hurting.
Yeah, maybe some inflammation, right, in there. I don't know.
In turmeric,
Yeah,
which has inflammation, and putting arnica, you know, and what can you do?
yeah.
Anyways,
All right. Well, sending you healing energy
Thank
into
you
your
so much.
knees,
thank
and
you.
I'll see you guys soon. Okay.
Yeah,
Bye.
take care. Bye, Olivia.
Oh, yeah. She's napping too. Bye, ladies.